Today we were faced with our toughest uphill hike since the foothills of the Pyrenees. We would gain about 600 meters of altitude, or about 2,000 feet, over a distance of only about 8 kilometers. Our friend Brad thought that the difficulty would be a little too much for him on his sore feet, so he took a cab to meet us at our endpoint. We thought that it may have been a tough climb because of the rain yesterday and potentially slippery conditions, so we left early. The trail ended up being in really good shape, so we made great time. It was a winding path with plenty of switchbacks. About 1/3 of the way up, we stopped to have some cherries that we had bought the other day. And then the uphill climb continued, although suddenly we were out of the trees, and the views became spectacular. Morning light was peeking over the hills to our right in the east, and while our views opened up, the trail kept ascending. About 2/3 of the way up, we stopped in La Laguna for a proper breakfast. By our last bit of climbing, we had full 180-degree views. This part of trail would bring us into Galicia, the northwesternmost junta of Spain. A bagpiper, as he saw us approaching on the trail, started to play for us as we approached our ending point for the day, Cebreiro. Galicia is a land with a unique language different from Spanish and significant Celtic influence. Buildings here, called paiosa, have thatched roofs just like you'd expect to see in Celtic lands. With a lot of time in the morning to kill, we had as many breakfasts as our hearts could desire. The local church in Cebreiro is the resting place of a priest, Elias Villena, who is responsible for ensuring the survival of the Camino into modern day. He popularized the yellow arrow trailblazes that you see everywhere on the Camino. After one last breakfast, and then a couple drinks, our friend Brad arrived. In time for lunch, of a couple local specialties, caldo gallego, a soup of pork and potatoes, and a soft cheese served with honey. By mid-afternoon, the town could officially be called busy, especially at a local bar where we shared a bottle of cider with a very interesting aerator. We could eventually check into our place to stay for the night, Casa Anton, and then we went out for a dinner of croquettes, pork loin, a pork dish called zorza, and more local cheese. No sprains, no strains, and Brad's healing blisters.